Oh, how can we surviving? I tell you, even if you work 4 hours a day, 3 days a week, you will still be very busy. My grandfather working 16 hours a day in the farm. He said, I'm very busy. We work 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. We think we are very busy. So I tell you, when you only work 4 hours a day, 3 days a week, you will be very busy. You will travel all around. You will always mobile. You will always on the car because normally we only visit 30 cities in our life. 10, 20 years later, you will visit 300 cities in your life. So you're always on the way. When you're always on the way, you are always mobile. When you're all mobile, how can you stop globalization? It's impossible. People love to trade. So remember one thing, the way trading, the formality of trading is completely changed. Normally, small business, big companies go to the trade shows. We small business, we don't have a budget. We cannot get the visas. We cannot have the time to go to the trade shows. The best trade shows is online. In the future, it's not e-commerce, it's e-business. In the future, there will be no made in China, made in America, made in Canada. In the future, most of the products made in internet. You may design here and sell there and assemble it here. So all the things next 10, 20 years, the way we do business is totally different. So get ready for that. So the distance is no longer be issues. Think about it. The questions we got 15 years ago when we do e-commerce in China, people say, how can you deliver things from Beijing to Shanghai in 5 days? How expensive? What's the cost of delivery? Today, we can deliver Beijing to Shanghai, like 3 or 4 hours. Within 24 hours, most of the cities in China will be covered. Most of big cities, half an hour will be covered. Our vision is that in next 10 years, most of the countries in the world will be 72 hours. So distance is no longer the issue. Sell things from Toronto to Chicago, there's no difference between Toronto to Chicago and Toronto to Shanghai. Everything will be delivered within 72 hours. Because of the new supply chains, things could be even more efficient. Things could be much more cost effective. So this is what we believe the future. This is what we believe internet, e-payment, logistic systems, data is going to change the whole world. A lot of jobs is losing, a lot of new jobs are coming up. And I want to tell you that for all these small business entrepreneurs, remember one thing, 80% of the small business in the future must be globalized. Hey!